better known as Nelis when you go bring that yellow rice. Hi, my name is Nelis Rodriguez and I work at the Warwick Allerton, Chicago for 21 years. I am not a cook. I will say that again. I am not a cook. I'm a lead server. And this is my mother, Blanca. And I bring my mom into the video because our main ingredient today for my arroz con gandules is sofrito. And my mother makes the sofrito homemade. So I just wanted her to explain to you what's inside the sofrito. ¿Qué tú le pones al sofrito?
Bueno, yo le pongo al sofrito ajo, cebolla, cilantro, cilantrillo y ajo de nuevo.
This is just a mixture of ingredients that if you don't have sofrito, you can actually add to the rice yourself. But we actually have it blend already, and we also just keep it in the freezer. We have a lot of it already blended and ready to go because we usually just add this sofrito to most of our Puerto Rican dishes. So my mother will use this big old caldero for like a 5-pound to 10-pound rice. And usually for Thanksgiving, we make the arroz con gandules, which is yellow rice with the pigeon peas. But today, we're not going to use this big old caldero because I ain't going to make no 5 pounds of rice. And since I haven't used my apron since March 15th, since I was laid off, I'm going to use it today. Oh, and by the way, I am not a cook. I'm a server. And throughout the video, you will see why I say that. This is the one we're going to use today because we're only going to make like 4 cups of rice. Cuatro de esto. So, this is how I measure. That's why I say I ain't no cook. 1. So 4 big old spoons of oil. Here comes the famous sofrito. And remember, if you don't have sofrito, you can just add cilantro, garlic, onion, and bell pepper right into the pot. But since I already have it blended, I'd rather use this. And because there's no salt added to this, you can add how much you want. This is just regular cooking ham, and it's also optional. If you wanted to make a arroz con gandules without any meat, vegetarian, I guess, you can. But us Puerto Ricans, we like to add ham. Let that simmer. And olives are optional. But again, we like to add the olives. The famous Goya. So this is tomato sauce. You add a can of tomato sauce. So sazon is actually just a type of coloring to give the rice the actual yellow rice. So we use this. And this is the famous gandules, which are actually just green pigeon peas. And I just add the whole can. Remember, I'm not a cook, so I'm going to use this can for measuring. I'm going to grab water. And because I'm making about 3 cups to 4 cups of rice, because that's the amount of rice that feeds my family, a family of 5, I just add the same amount of water to rice. So 3 cups of water, 3 cups of rice. 4 cups of water, 4 cups of rice. And this is what it should look like before adding the rice. And now what we're doing, we're just going to let this come to a boil. And I have to add salt. And so now we're just going to let it sit. We're going to let the rice, the water dry, and then we'll put the lid on it. Do not put the lid until all of the water is observed by the rice. This is what my rice looks like right before I put the lid on it. So it's nice and dried. I am gonna give it a stir, and then I'm gonna put the lid on it. ¿Va a probar el arroz con gandules?
Claro que lo voy a probar, sí, debe de estar riquísimo. Ay, gracias.
De nada.